So we are going to discuss about a noise series in second part. The effect of a noise on the physical body. And it's very interesting to find the varied kind of effects that a simple noise can carry. For example, it can cause vertigo, and vertigo noise form is the rubric, and vertigo's slightest, especially theridion, the spider group, who is very has a very sensitive nervous system to noise. In theridion it can cause vertigo. Then you come down to the head again. The effect of head is, of course, there is pain in the frontal, in the vertex, and in the sides, but also there is a sense of pulsation and shocks and blows from uh, this kind of noise. So you hear loud music, and that can cause pulsation in the head, even shocks kind of sensation or blows kind of sensation. So everyone cannot bear this voice. Though there are a number of people who would be exposed to such voice, but sensitive people will be more affected. If you see, interestingly, that even eye pain can be aggravated by noise. And the most interesting rubric of most of the effects of noise that I found was in vision chapter, where accommodation is defective and noises or sounds, especially in increased amounts, ameliorate the defective accommodation. Imagine the contrast that is required for the eye to adjust near to far. This accommodation reflex is in fact actually helped by the increased amount of sounds. Very, very interesting rubric. And another one rubric which I found was colors. So, vision, colors, sound appears as colors. So, it's very interesting that some people can interpret sounds as colors, and they are so sensitive, or it's a very interesting rubric. I do not know the exact reason why they interpret or why they relate to such colors, but there are some people in whom the sound can be is seen in the form of colors, and that is an amazing thing. Now, in ear chapter, of course, noises are there in the ear also, but noise itself acts as the aggravating and also ameliorating factor. And ameliorating factor becomes more characteristic and also common. For example, in the use of ear machines, where white noise is used to combat the tinnitus that is produced in the ear. So noise in the carriage also can either aggravate or ameliorate. Then we have pain also caused in the ear, and obstruction or stopped sensation also from noise. So this is, it can either cause pain or it can cause obstruction or stopped sensation in the noise. Now in hearing, musical noise can be aggravating or ameliorating. But again, a very interesting characteristic aspect that I found in hearing related to noise is that the sound of winds, some afternoons or some evenings, the wind is flowing strongly or blowing strongly, and you can even, it is quite audible, especially through glass panes, and the noise is something different. So, here in repertory, the sound of wind in a room or distant, or the sound of wind in a storm, stormy winds, or even trees can lead to this kind of effect on the person. So I was very surprised because Many years ago, I was working in the afternoons. We all could hear the noise of winds. It was a very glassy building, and we could hear the noise of winds through the various panes, window panes, glass panes. Face. Now, in face, also interestingly, noise can aggravate, and the pain is actually increased by the noise. Now, hereby to take that there are certain nerves in the face where, and the nerve pain can be increased by noise. But one rubric which I found very interesting was sensitiveness of the face to noise, which is very interesting. How can the face be sensitive to noise? So this is also interesting. Now, teeth also, there is no aggravated aggravation by noise, and toothache especially is aggravated by noise. Now we see stomach. So we have seen head, we have seen vertigo. There is vertigo caused by noise, but we also have stomach chapter in which nausea and vomiting is caused by noise. Then we have abdomen, where pain in the liver region is there also in, caused by noise. So pain in the liver region, the right hypochondriac region, there can also be uh, aggravation with noise. And then directly we come to bladder after abdomen chapter, where either there is involuntary urination from noise and there are pain from noises. So sudden involuntary urination because there are sudden noises that are heard, and of course pain also because of noise. Then another chapter which I saw, which could be affected in a strong way because of noise, is abortion, is the female genitalia. It can cause a wide variety of effects, like there can be abortion, there can be hemorrhage from the uterus, there can be labor or delivery issues, there can be pain in the uterus. So different kinds of things, uh, but pain, bleeding, abortion, and post delivery also, there can be issues. Then from female chapter, we see in the cough chapter also there can be cough because of noise, which is very interesting. And especially high notes of sounds, shrill sounds can cause cough. Chest pain also is there from loud noise. Heart region also, there could be a few shocks that could be experienced from noise. Now in back, again a very shocking thing for me. How can the back be affected by noise? And it was interesting thing that back pain, spine, vertebrae, so much so that there can be opisthotonus because of noise. So this and sensitiveness of the back, like the face, to noise. Then the extremities chapter is because there is pain, and pain especially in the sciatic nerve also because of noise, and also shocks similarly. And interestingly, there can be chill during the chill stage of fever. There can be it, the chills can come from noise. During the fever or the heat, the noise affects the heat stage, and also there can be dry heat just from noise. Very interesting. Then in Marathi we say na अंगावर काटे आले or शहार आला. So the same thing is skin, formication, crawling, noise form. And in the generalities chapter, there's a whole variety of issues which are caused by noise. For example, we have pain, convulsions, trembling, tics, chorea, vibration, shocks, shuddering, spasm, thrilling, twitching, weariness. Also, weariness. How can someone have tiredness because of the effect of noise on the generalities? So, understanding that noise has an effect on not only on the mentals but also on the body, and understanding the various parts of the body and the various kinds of sensations opens our eyes to noise as an environmental aggravating factor, but also an environmental causative factor on the physical realm also. And so I hope you enjoyed this session, and you've also been astonished by some of the very wonderful rubrics that are seen in our repertory, especially in the eyes and the vision relating to this.